Good morning, everyone, with the additional view from the treehouse. I thought we were going to get rain last night. We did get a little bit, but not enough. I got to go down and water those 4 pots this morning. I meant to do that last night and forgot, and I can see one of the vinca definitely needs some water. Fixing to head out shopping with Michelle, trying to get in our walk first. Hey, Gray. Hi. How are you? It's a good morning. Good morning, pretty girl. I got chicken. Yeah, I got chicken. There's Morris waiting on me. Hey, buddy. Hi. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. There you go. Hi. Good morning, bud. Good morning. There goes Marty cat. Stripe was at my legs. I'm not going to do a lot of watering today because shopping and leaving to exercise, but I get this cat water bowls all refreshed and the fountains checked. Well, we are out here. We are out here with about 30 minutes to walk. There's a good bit of trash because they mowed, and you know, there's things that are shredded. Plus it's summer and the park's really busy. So here's a skipper. Very nice. There's a lot of them here. I don't know what that tall thing is coming up in the back. I'm assuming something that needs to be taken out. But the flowers continue to do their thing. They look nice. They're fixing to redo the infields. Just taking a minute to stop and admire the enhanced view. I won't do the same thing around the bird feeder pole because with the seed dropping, that wouldn't be good for whatever plants were underneath there. And it was, the seed's not dropping, well, a little bit on that mandevilla, the red pot, but it is on the suet, is on the ground under the suet thing, and it's not a good place to put too many plants. I'm sure something would handle it, but the bird bath should be safe. I think I can dump the water like I have been and not cause too much trouble. Just filming a little bit as I go through downtown. We saw, you know, last few times we've come out, we've seen a lot of stuff happening by the railroad tracks over there on the way into Home Depot by Aviator and stuff. But this part of town has calmed down a little bit, which is appreciated. I don't know. There's a road, there's an asphalt restoration and saving project going on where they apply some new stuff to the road. Although I did see someone on Tesla Owners North Carolina posting that his wife's new Model Y got stuff on it from some road treatment, and I'm wondering if it's the same stuff. There's a VinFast behind me. Just looked back. You really can't miss the V. You know, the ID4 and the VinFast are both fairly distinguishable from a distance when you do spot them. The Leith dealership over in Cary, I believe, is still selling the VinFast, so I'm not sure they're available everywhere, but we have a dealer here, which makes sense because we're so EV heavy in our area. I saw 3 new Junipers yesterday. The day before when I was out, I saw 3 new. I was in traffic with so many white Model Ys, it was confusing as to which was which. Some were actually 3s, but there was a lot of white Teslas in traffic with me yesterday. It was Definitely can tell there's additional sales here with the junipers out and about. I saw the Cybertruck the last 2 days when I was out. I've seen the numbers on the deliveries, but you know, again, in our area we're gonna see them, so that always puts a smile on my face. I saw a guy on X that I've followed for, or known of, or watched for years over on YouTube, Mark Benton. He didn't say why. Said he was very sad about it, though. It was a personal, something came up. He was having to sell his Cybertruck, and he was kind of distraught about having to sell it, even though he's, you know, gone from one Tesla to the next, You know, he likes to trade up. He had put it up for sale on X for $69K with a lot of goodies added to it and very low miles. I thought it looked like a steal to me if somebody was interested in one. Wow, that was a little close. The pedestrian with the guy turning, you know, the guy waited for the appropriate cross light, and then the guy turning right, just, it wasn't good timing. This is, I guess, turn signal or light signal repair or something, some utility work. They were with PCS Contracting, whatever that means. Michelle did say she was on her way, so hopefully we're arriving at about the same time. I'm driving this morning, by the way. What is it with people coming up to pull out right when I'm pulling in? That's okay, he got out of my way. Here's to finding great deals today. Poor Michelle, she says she's got farm equipment, industrial vehicles, and a large truck in front of her, and she's stuck on Highway 42 and she's frustrated. And I know all about that because it ain't no better on this side of town. I was tempted to get the squirrel baffle for $4, but the pole hole is pretty tiny. It's like an inch and a quarter, something like that. That Cuisinart ice cream maker for 18 bucks. That's a good deal. Really good deal. Those things are like $100, and I know for a fact that that thing works like a champ. Okay. Morning. Good morning. She had to fight all that stuff. She sent me a picture of the, yeah, it was sucked. Show us the new purse. Apparently Bath & Body Works, instead of having Christmas in July, they're having
Summerween.
Summerween, okay.
And this lights up the eyes and the body.
It's too cute, and she got me this. It's a little coin purse. It's so cute. It's so cute. Well, if the theme in your house is Egyptian, this is a particularly nice kitty thing. It's going to be pumpkin spice season here before we know it. Coffee, gobble, tweet, and chirp. Rhett Butler, and he's tall.
Well, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
You could come in and look for a gravy boat and not find one for a month, and today there's like 8 different ones to choose from, and the butter dish and some creamers. Those are all not typical every week finds. If this was Don's size, I would get it for him. It's a muscadine. It's a woolly mammoth. That's yeah. It's super cute fabric. Little scientist kitties, but it's not the right size. They're bobs, and they're so cute, but they're 9.5. It's too big for either of us. You know what that is?
I think it's a belt for an American Girl doll.
Or it's for your hair. Hold up your hair. What else could it be?
I think for curtains.
Curtains.
To hold them back.
Okay. You guys are welcome to leave a comment with your guess. Are you sure you don't want to be twinsies with me? There's the shirt. I had to go on eBay and order in my size.
It's gorgeous.
I like it. I think it's just because I got a bunch of little stuff in bags. There's bags. It was fun today. We had a good time. We had a good time. All right. Well, it's hot out here on the asphalt. Woo!
Yes, it is.
There's a new Pokemon in a raid battle, a little tiny fish, a Tortuga. So I pulled in here at South Park to catch him before I went to the house. So we've got a heat advisory now. Ruby sitting on the asphalt there at the park said 101, but I think I saw 90 degrees coming through town. So it's definitely not comfortable on the asphalt right now. It's not really comfortable on the grass or in the shade, but it's better, right? So I had thought about going up to Lowe's and grabbing those 4 bags of rocks when I left Guardian Angel, but I just didn't feel like dealing with the sun and heat. And of course, if I load it up and come home with it, then Dawn's gonna load it up and move it, or unload it and move it for me. So I decided, no, not now. It's the weekly let nighttime get excited about the clothes that came home from Guardian Angel. I swear it's one of the times during the whole week that she plays the most. Here's a shirt for Johnny. It's a button down. A shirt for me. An NC State shirt for me because, you know, Ariel's headed to NC State, and this was a really nice girly shirt. And if I do something to support Ariel, I'll wear it. Exercise shirt for me, an exercise shirt for me. This is another I don't sweat, I sparkle shirt. This is a blanket from Little Angel. That was $3. It's got peeps on it. I'll save it for Easter, but I have a thing to do with that. So a little bit of extra, sorry about the camera, a little bit of extra laundry today. When you're done playing with it. When you're done playing. Huh? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Marty's not sure what to make of all of that. He goes, I don't do that. Don't kill my shirt. Marty and Stripe came in for a few minutes to get a little snack, a fancy feast, and you know, get in out of the heat. Although Stripe's already been asking to go back out there. I don't want to go back out there. Hi, cute stuff. Hi. 2 rolls of wrapping paper. This one's got a lot of paper on it. They were both $1. They're both, this one says happy birthday. They're both brand new. This one's, you know, a smaller amount, but really nice stuff. So when I can get wrapping paper for $1, especially in new unopened rolls, it comes home. I have no clue what I'm going to do with this. But Dawn and I, when we did the gnome home, we were looking for pieces of wood like this to like decorate stuff. I don't know. I paid $3 for it. One of the things down there, the little butterfly, is already sort of disintegrated. So I don't know. It could end up down there if there's room for it. Then, of course, was this awesome yin and yang cat blanket. It's new. It never had the tags off of it. It was $9. I'm guessing it came from TJ Maxx. You know, I'm seeing a bunch of stuff. Now that we have a TJ Maxx from town, I'm seeing a bunch of stuff from there show up at Guardian Angel. So Amazon came with my subscribe and save order, my Prime Day shopping stuff, and a few things I ordered for Johnny for the apartment. A few things for the kitchen and linens and stuff. There were 8 boxes. They were heavy boxes. One of the things is cat litter. Another thing is bagged cat food. Another thing is cans of cat food. And another thing is Zevia soda drinks. It was heavy. I handed the guy a tip. I appreciated him. He brought it all into the garage for me. And then apparently he left. And a little while later, I heard the driveway alert. And I looked out and there's nobody there. I think he went down the hill and then came back up the hill. Or he walked, one of the two. He had 2 more boxes, so there were 10 boxes total. 10. I broke all the boxes down and put all the packing materials where they're supposed to go and put everything away. And thanks, let's just say, I was really appreciating that air conditioning in the garage today because 80 degrees inside beat 100 on the asphalt, let me tell you. Don says he's back there coding assembler. And I know enough about assembler because I've coded a little assembler too to know that that needs a lot of concentration. Anyway, my white flowers came for the hummingbird feeder and they seem to fit in there okay. I mean, they move just a little bit, I guess, but I think they're fine. So I swapped them out. When I went to take off the old brittle yellow ones, they of course broke. 2 of the 4 broke, which is fine because I don't plan on putting them back on. I did save the 2 though, just in case I run short and need them. This is Don's I haven't eaten for 48 hours meal. 5 pieces of bacon, a chuck eye steak and a half, and 3 eggs with a little cheese, salt, and pepper. That's probably all he'll have. Okay, I'm going to build some furniture for my building, starting with a bed. This one's YouTube versus instructions, but some of them are instructions. Well, that's what I got built, a bed, and then 2 chairs, a coffee table and a lamp, a hutch, and a grandfather clock. And my helper's here. I probably needed to build another, bedside table, and there's a piano that I can build. So probably 2 more pieces to go, but I'm stopping for now. You're in trouble with me. If that's possible, it's probably not possible, right? Yeah. To the train station to pick up Johnny, and Don and I are both thinking we haven't been through this diverging diamond part of this road coming from this direction. That this is different.
Well, she did it well, because that's actually tricky to look off to the left there to see those traffic lights. She didn't get confused.
Yeah, I was a little confused myself. I was trying to figure out where we're supposed to go so I could decide if the car was doing right.
Yeah, well, this one's a little bit clearer. You could see...
you can see more.
Yeah, but that from that first entrance there, that was a little trickier to see. I mean, you could see it if you knew where to look, if you were looking in the right direction. I guess we're going to get on this High Springs Road.
We are turning on to Kildare, and from Kildare we're turning on to Academy, and
yeah, we're going by Whole Foods.
Yes. Yeah, the way it took me in the other day was past where the old Kmart was on Kildare Farm. You kind of wrap around onto Academy where the library is.
All this and putting the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, because his lane goes away. I love trains. I'm just like a little kid when it comes to trains. Johnny now, and we're headed home, and I sort of saw out of my peripheral vision, and because I looked up when the car braked, but the car braked for a raccoon and missed the raccoon.
Yeah.
So over here on Highway 55, that was kind of an odd place for a raccoon to dash in front of the car.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All I was going to say is that the car pretty much picked up the moving object on the drivable space about the same time that I did. In other words, when the headlights hit it, it knew that it was there. I mean, I don't know when it first detected it, but I don't think I could have hit the brakes any quicker. So that's a good thing.
Yep.